So these are the TRZ 4-link brackets. These ones are mild steel. Going through, just getting all the zip tacks put in. Both sides for the doublers. TRZ on these upper doublers, these can go on 2 different ways. The holes will still line up, but these will be a little crooked as it turns out. So keep that in mind. As well as the doublers for your anti-roll bar. They can go on the inside or the outside, depending on what your setup is. Another important note for how I got this set up. So I have these 3/4 inch thick pieces of aluminum. I put a little bit of aluminum foil, about 3 sheets folded over or so. Try to give it a little bit of space. So see how this block is a little loose in there. When it cools off, so you're trying to get a good spacing for your heims to go in there once you're done. And then the aluminum blocks act as a big heat sink to help pull the heat out of the part. That was how I did this chassis side ones here. They turned out. I keep bouncing around, make sure you don't heat up one spot of the part. Pour too much heat in at one time, you're going to warp it. Make sure you're comfortable and try to set kind of halfway in between where you want to be comfortable and stretch a little bit too. That'll give you a little bit of reach. So as far as settings and what I'm trying to do here, so got 115 on the machine. I don't have pulse set turned on or anything. Post flow is about 8 seconds or so. Maybe a little long sometimes, a little short other times. You can always tap the pedal if you want it longer. So as far as the bead profile I'm going for here, obviously this is pretty thick stuff, so you're pretty much full pedal for the most part, just kind of ripping. But the bead profile is pretty small, and that's because ultimately all these really need to do is be held in place and kind of look pretty. They're really not doing much else than that. So with that smaller bead profile, as it cools, it shouldn't pull and warp on the part as bad. At least that's my theory anyways.